Hi everyone, 大家好, this is Wei, and today I'm going to be doing a quick guide on Cynthia, who is a new mage that will be joining us in Global on the 18th of September. Together with this update, they are also releasing 2 of the limited spirits, which will also be dropping on the 20th of September, and I will be making a separate video for that, so just give me a moment, okay? So now let's dive into Cynthia's kit. So this is her, and if you look to the left side of my screen, I have translated all of her skills into English, so you guys can just read over there. So for her basic information, she is from the mage class and she is a light unit. Since she is a true limited unit, you should try to grab as many copies as you can when her banner is here. Okay, so now let's talk about her skills description. So just know that all of her skills have really lengthy descriptions, and I'm just going to give you guys the summed up version of it to save some time. Okay, so for her skill 1, she'll basically deal AoE damage to the opponent team, and if the targets have less than 50% HP, she will be dealing more damage. This damage will also have a chance to inflict a debuff and also remove some of the opponent's buffs. Cynthia will then convert 60% of the total damage dealt into healing for the entire team. Once you reach 10 stars with her, you will unlock the level 3 of this skill, and at level 3, she also buffs 3 of the allies of the highest attack with a speed and dodge buff. Okay, very simple. Okay, so now let's move on to skill 2. So there are 3 different parts to skill 2. The first part is that she'll first open her own domain, the Land of the Silver Souls, which will last for 4 rounds. So in this domain, all damage over time effects are reduced by 50%. So basically any bleed, plague, poison, anything, all of the damage is reduced by 50%. So, that's great. At the same time, this domain will override Kuna's poison haze thing. When she casts her burst, when she does the first turn burst, this Cynthia's domain will override that and cancel out Kuna's negative domain. So that's also a very nice thing. So this domain will last for 4 rounds or until Cynthia dies. So okay. So for the second part of her skill 2, is the Moon's Blessing thing, which is closely related to her revival mechanic. So if you read over here, every time Cynthia crits, she'll gain a stack of Moon's Blessing, and she can gain a maximum of 4 stacks in a single round. So I will talk about this revival mechanic in a later part. The third part of this skill is that after taking action, she will heal the lowest HP ally with 40% of her attack after taking action. Okay, so this percentage will increase with the level. Okay, now let's move on to skill 3. So for skill 3, apart from the basic stat boost, there is the second part where when she receives a fatal wound, she will consume all stacks of the Moon's Blessing that she has to revive herself. This revival cannot be countered by the anti-revival, so it cannot be countered with Exterminate. So she'll still revive herself even if she has the Exterminate debuff on her. With each stack removed, the HP upon revival is increased by 4%. So if you remove maximum of 8 stacks, she'll revive with 32% of HP, and this can only happen once a match. So the third part to her third skill is that after she takes action, if there are any dead allies around her, she'll remove all stacks of the Moon's Blessing from herself to revive the dead ally. And the ally revival will only occur when 2 stacks of Moon's Blessing is removed. So for every 2 stacks of Moon's Blessing removed, 1 ally can be revived. Okay, so remember just now when I said that you can gain maximum of 4 stacks in a single round. So this technically means that when you gain 4 stacks in a round, you can basically revive 2 allies together. And that's very nice, better Freyja, double Freyja. Okay, so it's a bit confusing, I know, but just think of it this way. When she crit, she get the buff. 2 buffs means she can revive an ally. Or it just so happens that if Cynthia dies, she'll use the own buffs herself to revive her and get more HP. Okay, I don't know if I confused you guys or not, but I hope you guys understood. Okay? I'm so sorry. Okay, so for the last skill, for skill 4, it's another slightly complicated but not so complicated. Basically, at the start of every odd number round, which is 1, 3, 5, 7, do your math, Cynthia will release different effects based on the total HP of the entire team. So the first effect, when the total HP of the entire team is above 75%, she will deal 50% AoE damage to the enemy team, and there is a chance to inflict a CC, which is called Moonstruck. The second effect, called Half Moon, when total HP is between 40% to 75%, she will deal damage to the enemy file with the most enemies and then restore rage for the entire team. And then for the last effect, when the total HP of the team is below 40%, she'll heal the entire team with 48% of Cynthia's attack, and there is also a 50% chance to gain healing over time for all allies. So as the level of this skill increases, all of the mentioned effects will also increase. So yeah, this is really good, you know. Her whole kit is really very tied well together. It's very nice, and I know it's a bit confusing. So I'm just gonna show you guys a... Okay, now let's move on to the skills demonstration, because I think you guys are like bored out of your minds listening to me. So I'm just gonna show you the first one. So I'm gonna show you what the third effect looks like, the waning crescent. So this is how the healing looks like, okay? So let's hope that the opponent team will make my HP drop until that level. So you can see this moon around me. That is her domain, which will cancel out the opponent Guna's poison haze. Okay, look, that's the healing. That's the start of turn healing. So I hope you guys saw that. I'm not doing that again. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys the half moon effect. Okay, this should have the half moon effect. She will attack the file with the most enemies and restore rage for the entire team. Okay, let's just wait. I was watching Grey's Anatomy, and Owen Hunt isn't as bad as you guys talk about. Okay, so that is the way half moon effect. Attack the single file and restore rage for the entire team. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you guys the full moon effect. Yeah, let's just... Oh, that's me. Let's just not... Let's put my team, my usual team, so that, you know, give me a moment, please. Where's my... Okay, this should be it. I don't think I will fall below 75% HP. Okay, please hurry up. I don't have a lot of time in this video. Honestly, when Owen Hunt was chief, right, everything in the hospital went very smoothly for my Grey Anatomy's fan over here. Okay, so she should be doing something soon. My Cynthia, please. Okay, yeah, so that's it. So that's the AoE damage with the full moon, and it has a chance to inflict a CC, but my Cynthia didn't, so that's kind of sad. Okay, so this is the demonstration for her skill 4 effects, and now I'm gonna show you guys how her rage skill looks like. Okay, over here. So that's the AoE thing, and this is her rage skill. Yep, so then she'll heal herself. So that's very nice. And then you can see the rings around her. That basically shows she got the stacks, the moon's blessing stacks. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Oh wait, let me show you guys the skins. Their skins are really nice. So this is the debut skin. You guys will get this skin upon her release. And then she has two other skins. This wedding theme skin and this, well, yeah. Okay, so that's it for her skills demonstration. And now let's talk about her recommended patterns, devices, and stuff. Okay, let's move on to unit builds over here. Actually, I'm just gonna make my Cynthia properly built, and then I'm gonna put her on some fights, and you guys can see if she performs up to your standards, okay? Actually, I have all of her desired skills on her. It's just that oh shit. Oh, can I say that? Just give me a moment, because I basically threw everything onto Elsa, because I chose Elsa over Cynthia, but no hard feelings. Okay, she's ready. Okay, let's start some fights, and you guys can see how if she performs up to your standard. Take note that my Cynthia's only 10 stars, so she kind of underperforms. Okay, I'm done. Now let's talk about her recommended skills on her patterns and emblems. So her best skills to use are the standard magic combo, magic, and berserk. So everyone knows magic combo and magic is the standard one, and berserk is the core of her kit. As remember, as reference to her skill 2, she needs to crit to gain the moon's blessing stacks, and then she needs the moon's blessing stacks to either revive herself or her teammates. So berserk is really important for her. So I would say these three are her core skills. You must have them on her at all times. And so the other three skills are really based on your needs. So you can build her with either utility or defensive skills. It's really up to you. Agility, Iron Wall, Exterminate, Dispel, or Resilience are all really good options. There are also other options that I didn't put in here, like Piercing, Dominance, Revival, Blessings. They are all really up to you. You can just mix it however you want. Okay, it's really up to player's choice. You might also think that Control is a good choice because of her 4th skill, which will release the effect and might inflict the CC on the opponent team. But I would say it's kind of unreliable unless you have A25. So if you don't have A25, Awakening 25, I would not recommend using Control on her. Okay? So yeah, her skills are very simple. And now let's talk about her best gear set. So her best gear set, actually only for Cynthia, her recommended gear set is to have a mixed 2-piece because the 2-piece attack will give her attack and crit rate, and then the other defensive 2-piece will give her crit resistance and max HP. So it's really good because you need the crit rate from the offensive set to crit more, you know. So yeah, I would just recommend the mixed 4-piece. Mixed 2-piece set. Okay, so now let's talk about her recommended magic devices. These two, you guys will see them soon, hopefully. But let's talk about the ones we have in global now. So we have the Butterfly Pact, Akala, and this red color thing. All of them works really fine, so just pick whatever you want. Personally, I would prefer to use Akala on her. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know, but yeah, I would personally prefer to use this. But these three are all fine. And if you're in early game, you can just use this thing. Well, I don't know. I don't really know, but okay, just use it. Okay, so for her most notable awakening node, Cynthia actually doesn't really... Okay, her most notable awakening node is A25, but that is whale territory, you know. Most people are unable to achieve it. So I would just recommend you guys to focus on starring her up because that's more important. Okay, let me explain why A25 is important on Cynthia. Okay, so let's head over to Cynthia's awakenings. Hold on. Oh, wrong girl. Okay, so over here for A25, it basically says that for her 4th skill, instead of casting every odd turn round, it becomes to casting every single round. So instead of waiting for turn 1, 3, 5, and 7 to release the effects, it now releases every single turn for Awakening 25. And that's a really, really big change because you're just getting twice more effects, and which is why I would only recommend using Control on her when you have A25 because it makes more sense, you know. You have more chances to proc the AoE CC skill. So yeah, I hope you guys understand. Okay, so now let's talk about my overall thoughts on Cynthia. She's basically a next level Freyja, but you know, she does everything. She does damage, she does healing, and she does revival. So that's very good. She revives allies based on her number of stacks, and she gains these through crit. So always try to build as much crit as you can on her. And also, her healing power is reliant on the amount of damage that she deals. I know some of you guys would prefer more heals, and then you guys are thinking of using medical skill on her. I would not recommend using recommend skill at all because her healing is reliant on the total damage dealt. So I would rather you just build a damaging skill like piercing to increase her damage dealt, and then in turn increase the healing. The increase in healing will not be as much as the increase in healing will not be as much as when you use medical skill, but it provides more damage and slightly more healing if you use piercing. So you know, the trade-offs make more sense. You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. Okay, so now let's just go through the leaderboard skills. top leaderboard builds. I'm going a bit crazy. My mouth is very dry right now. So first guy and second guy doesn't use her. Third guy uses her. So let's see. So over here we have, he uses the 4-piece offensive set, which also works I guess, because all you really need is the crit rate anyway. So yeah, it works. So on her we have combo force, dispel, exterminate, and control and berserk. So this is a really fine build with control on her because he has awakening 25. He's using this limited thing, you guys wouldn't know. Next guy. Okay, next guy over here we have exterminate, berserk, piercing strike, magic combo, and magic. So this, I'm sorry, where did I exit? So this is a very offensive build. Everything's fine except for strike, honestly, because if you think about it, her kit is oriented for long fights. So I wouldn't see why strike would be good here, but you know, all's good. It's really not that bad. Okay, fifth guy don't have. Wait, sorry. Nope. What about number 6? Number 6 don't have. Number 7 have. Okay, so this guy makes 2-piece, and piercing, magic combo, berserk, exterminate, and dispel. So this seems to be a very, using both exterminate and dispel seems to be a very common thing on Cynthia because she can really utilize both of them well. So yeah, that's what I'm just saying. This guy uses mirror, which is fine. If you guys want to use mirror on her, either of the mirrors also work. So yeah, let's just see a bit more because I don't want the video to run too long. Okay, last one. What's that? Oh, healing reduction. Okay, healing reduction, medical skill, magic combo, magic, exterminate, and strike. So overall, a very weird build. Yeah, no comments, honestly, no comments. Let's see another one. I'm so sorry. Okay, don't have. Okay, last one. We have exterminate, piercing, magic combo, berserk, magic, and strike. What's the deal with strike? I have like beef with strike, honestly, but yeah, okay, now you guys see the leaderboard builds. Okay, so I hope this video enriched you guys. Is my battle still on? You guys can watch that while I talk a bit. Oh, it's not. So I hope this video can enrich you guys. Where is she? So Cynthia is just overall a really great unit. She does basically everything. She does damage, she does healing, she does revival, a lot of supportive skills, and CC. So that's quite nice. Yeah. Oh wait, one more thing I forgot to talk about actually. So you guys might be wondering who to replace when you guys get her. So let me just try to get how a sense of people's team looks like right now. Where's my cat? Bar. Okay, bar theme is Valkyrie, and mage. Hold on. Okay, so I'm just making a guess, but I think this is a common team comp in global right now, and you guys may be thinking who to replace when you guys get Cynthia. So if you guys have a mage on your team, for example Chronos, then I would just say remove Chronos and put Cynthia in. If you guys don't use a mage on your team at all, then just select the most underperforming character on your team and just throw them out and put Cynthia in. It's very simple. So yes, that's it. Okay, that's all to the video. I hope it didn't run too long. If you guys have any questions, you can comment in the comments, but I may not see it because I don't really check it. If you guys have any questions, please just direct them to my Discord. I am more active on there and people can help you there. Okay, so thank you all, and goodbye. Yes, goodbye.